This is going to be a video to hopefully explain thoroughly to help you understand how to find surface area of right triangular prisms. You are given a net for the first one, okay? So don't let that throw you off. You still have 2 triangles and 3 rectangles. So you need to locate the 3 legs for the triangle. And if you look at the top of the net right here, you can see that you have the side leg as 3 meters, the base leg is 7.4, and the diagonal as 8. Okay, so if I were to draw this as a 3D image and fold it up into a prism, this is what it would look like. So this would be your 3, this would be your 8, this would be your 7.4. So then the height of the prism is going to be this little number out here, which is 6. Okay? So down on your paper, I want you to go ahead and draw out the layout of the prism that I drew on the paper. So this rectangle down here with the 2 triangles, all I did was draw the 2 triangles separate, and then I labeled each leg of the triangle, okay, so that I can label each width, okay, of each rectangle. So the 3 legs of the triangle are going to go and label the width of each rectangle. So let's make 3 here, 7.4 here, and 8 here. Okay? So then the only thing that's missing of those rectangles is the length of each one. And we get that from our model up above, so it's going to be 6. So 6 is this length for each one throughout that big rectangle. All right, now remember when you're calculating area of a triangle, once you multiply the base times the height, you have to take half of it. Okay, so we're going to multiply 3 times 7.4 and then take half. Okay, and once you find that area for this one triangle, it's going to be the same exact area for the second triangle. So go ahead, calculate the area of both the triangles, calculate the area of each rectangle. So for instance, 6 times 3, that's 18. Then you have to take 6 times 7.4 to find the area of this rectangle, 6 times 8 to find the area of this rectangle. Find the area of those items, push play so we can go over how to find the total surface area. Okay, make sure you get the correct areas for each one. Now to find total surface area, all you're going to do is add each individual area up. So that's 18 plus 44.4, 48, 11.1, and 11.1. Go ahead and add those up. You get the answer of 132.6, and remember it's area, so we're dealing with meters squared. So if you look up above in our answer options, the answer was B. Okay, for problem number 2, on your paper, I want you to draw the image that I drew in purple, and then once you get done drawing that, I want you to label the rectangles, label the width and the length of each rectangle. I already did the triangles for you. You have to label the rectangles. So pause your video, do that, and then push play. Okay, check your work to make sure you have them labeled correctly. Now, pause your video, find the area of each one. Remember to take half of the base times the height when you find the area of the triangles. Press play to resume to see if you get all the areas correct. Okay, so check to see if you got each individual area for each figure correct. And then once you get that all taken care of, pause your video and find the total surface area. You should have gotten a total surface area of 510 meters squared, which is answer C. Okay, for number 3, go ahead and draw the image that I have down there in purple. This time I did not label any parts of the triangle, so label the parts of the triangle, label everything, and then push play to see if you labeled it correctly. Alright, check your labeling, make sure you have them all correct. Once you have them all correct, pause your video and find the area of each figure. Okay, check the individual areas. After you check the individual areas, pause your video, find the total surface area, then press play to find out what the answer is. You should have gotten a total surface area of 972 meters squared, which is answer D. Okay, so for number 4, on your paper, you're going to have to draw the image yourself. So draw the long rectangle split up into 3 parts. Draw your 2 rectangles. Okay, once you get everything drawn, label it. So pause your video, do what I just said, push play to see if you have everything drawn out and labeled correctly. Check to make sure you have it drawn correctly and labeled correctly. Oops, I forgot to put in the width. There we go. All right, go ahead and pause your video now. Find all the areas. So find each individual area, then find the total surface area. Press play to resume for the answer. You should have gotten 720 centimeters squared. If you didn't get that, check to make sure you actually took half of the area for the triangles, because that seems to be the #1 mistake. Other than that, the answer was A. This is your exit ticket, so on your paper, go ahead and draw out the net of the image the way I showed you how to. Label everything, find the individual areas that we've been doing, and then find your total surface area. Turn it in when you're done.